Hey, what's up guys? Jake here with Success Motors, and man, I have an incredible, one of the nicest, if not the nicest Ford Excursion we have ever had. I cannot wait to show you guys this minty fresh Ford Excursion behind me. But a few housekeeping things. If it is your first time with us, welcome. My name is Jake. I'm the owner-operator of Success Motors. We are in College Station, Texas, and I film these videos as a very thorough walk-around video, as probably 8 out of every 10 of our excursions or vehicles, they go out of state. And not always are you able to come to College Station. So my goal is to make it where you can buy this thing confidently as possible. So I'm going to try to show you all the flaws, all the details. I'll show you under the hood. I'll show you underneath it. We'll drive it. I'll show you the invoices that I have for it, all of those things. Now, I do always recommend come to College Station if you can. Come to the airport. We'll pick you up. Inevitably, I'm going to miss something during this video that you might find, but if that's not in the cards for you, we can always handle the transaction electronically through DocuSign, wire transfer, etc., etc. But anyway, nonetheless, let me get out of the way, guys. This thing is minty fresh. I'm telling you, this is. I've been trying to think all day of an excursion that I've had that is nicer than this excursion. All right, this has got to be at least tied for first place as far as the best condition excursion that I have ever seen. And if you're new to the channel and just go to my YouTube page and look how many excursions we've had and how many nice excursions we've had. So for me to say it's the nicest one I've ever seen is definitely saying something. We lead the country in Ford Excursion sales, which is a crazy niche I never expected to get into, but the Lord is faithful. But anyway, this excursion is absolutely stellar. From a condition perspective, from a history perspective, man, it is absolutely pristine. This is as close to new of a condition excursion as I have ever seen. At least top one. I'm trying to think. We've had one that had 40,000 miles on it that was as clean, but I wouldn't say it was cleaner. Now, this video flow is going to be a little bit different than my standard one, because I'm about to just take you around back and show you. I want to show you some invoices that I have for this thing. So I'll head back there in just a second. But it is a 2004 Ford Excursion XLT. 4-wheel drive, 6-liter Powerstroke Diesel. It's a 2-owner, no accident, has no rock or rust, and it is in pristine condition and has 118,000 miles on it. Clearly garage kept from new. I mean, it is immaculate. But let me come around back, and I want to start this thing. Just look at this. Zero oxidation right here, guys. This is the original paint, zero oxidation. Look at well, I'll show you that in a minute. I was going to show you the windshield wiper is kind of a telltale too, just if it's got oxidation on it or not. But anyway, this is a very clean, very pristine. Now, this is fun. You're going to geek out about this. So let me show you this. So this was originally purchased. Oh, where'd it go? There was a sticker back here. My detail guy must have taken it off. That said, I think Brian Ford Lincoln. But anyway, everything this excursion came with from new, we still have, which is awesome. Yeah, Brian, yeah, there you go. Brian Ford Lincoln. So everything this excursion came with new is in this folder. Got the original excursion booklet, so epic. And then check this out, got the original MSRP. I'm going to do a little bit longer video today, just assuming you guys are all geeking out about this like I am. But check out, got the original window sticker, shows you the options, 44-gallon fuel tank, headlamps, on-the-fly 4-wheel drive, heated power mirrors. I mean, just so epic. Came with a, what warranty did it come with? Does it even show it? I'm not seeing it. Maybe you might see it. Well, warranty, 36 bumper to bumper. This thing was $45,435. Actually, it was $46,605. Anyway, original window sticker. Now, check it out. So, this recently, I've got these invoices here. I'll try not to show names and whatnot, but you can see this happened literally in May of this year. It had, I think, some stiction happening, so they replaced the injectors there. It was $2,388. So it's got new injectors. This one was also in May, and I want to say this was, let's go through it. So it's got, it was just recently serviced at 118,121 miles. It got new hub, bearing, bolt, wheels. What else did it get? It got some suspension work, some new links. It got new air filter. Anyway, it was another $2,300 worth of work. All this is going to come with the truck. We got another $2,600 worth of work done at 108,000 miles. I believe this is the invoice for the FICM. I'm not seeing what this one is for. Looking through it, not sure. One of them is for the FICM, so that's a small one. Here we go, FICM. So at, well, in 2021, I don't see the mileage. Wonder if there's an invoice right before it with the mileage. There's another 2,100. Look at this. It's a $2,100 receipt from back in 2021 also, where it got helper bags. So it does have the Firestone rear airbags. It has an onboard air compressor. Looks like they did a couple of Dorman replacement front bump stops. $2,100. Anyway, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but there's a stack of receipts here for this truck. It'll come with it. It totals up to over $16,000 worth of work done to it. It's bone stock mechanically. So no, this truck has not been studded. It has not been deleted. It is as it came from Ford mechanically. It's not straight piped, none of that. This is just a bone stock, unmolested Ford Excursion. It does have the rear airbags with an onboard air compressor, as I mentioned, and a trailer brake controller. Otherwise, that is it. All right, let me show you. Now, I'm remembering off the top of my head, one of those invoices is for brakes. So it got like all new brakes in 2021. One of the invoices is for the FICM. One of the invoices for the injectors. So it's got a lot of recent, maintenance done to it. All right, let me get a little closer to it. Obviously, you can tell it's this beautiful blue that has kind of like a reflective color, or like a, I don't know, like a sparkle. If it was sunny, you would be able to see that it sparkles a little bit. It's a beautiful, beautiful blue with the two-tone gray on the bottom. I don't see any rock chips on this front fender. You'll also see we're rocking a set of Michelin Defender LTX tires all the way around. These are size 2, 65, 75, R16. Even that is the stock size tire, and it does have a set of Bilstein shocks. Now check this out. I'm teaching you guys along the way. Right here is a telltale sign that this thing didn't spend any time outside, because this usually wears really fast. This shows a lot of oxidation really fast, and these bars do not look like they've been repainted, and they have very little oxidation. Even this doesn't have any sun baked to it. Also, the windshield wiper blade arms, they are not caked or baked. So this is the original paint. You can see this, whatever they call this. I think it's a valance or something. I forget what they call this. Look at this, no oxidation, no cracks. Those things crack like crazy when they've been kept outside. Again, paint, beautiful blue. I'm very fond of blue. And it is a beautiful shine and shimmer. You can see me off like a mirror-like reflection there. Just pristine, guys. This one was garage kept and well cared for. Clearly, I'm not seeing any dents, dings, or scratches on this rig. Just of exceptional quality. If you guys have any questions about it, give me a call, 979-202-1948. We have about 5 or 6 Ford Excursions about to hit the market in the next couple of weeks. We sold a lot of Excursions really quickly, so we've been trying to catch our inventory back up. Guys, I didn't see any dents or dings on this side. And then, of course, the new Michelins right there, or the newer Michelins all around. All right, let me show you guys this also. If it had spent any time outside, this luggage rack would be baked because it's black and it's on top of the vehicle, but it is in pristine condition. The roof is pristine. These seams right here typically crack, especially down here in Texas, and it can cause water leak. This roof is perfect. Guys, this thing spent a lot of time inside. Again, coming around back, we've already seen this, but it is XLT, beautiful chrome bumper. I'm not seeing any dents or dings. No oxidation here. No oxidation on the windshield wiper blade there. Coming around driver's side. This side is just as clean. I'm not saying there's not something on here, but we have not seen any imperfections so far. Little chip in the paint right there. There we go, perfect. First one, the size of my fingernail. Little chip in the paint right there on the cladding. Kind of interesting. You can see that is like a, there's an onboard air compressor, so that's like where you would stick your air compressor hose right there. I guess you can, I don't know what you would do with that, but I guess power tools or something like that. That's kind of cool. Again, just, I don't hesitate to call this one mint condition. I've never seen a Ford Excursion this clean and this nice, or at least we've never had one this perfect. At least the body and the interior. Man, just pristine, beautiful condition. I did want to show you this too before I forget. It even has the original windshield. So you can see it says Ford right there. There's the Kentucky plant sticker. Boom, most of the time they have aftermarket windshields. Front bumper, very clean. I'm not seeing any dents or dings in the bumper. And then check out the paint condition on the hood. Not seeing any rock chips. Maybe a little rock chip right there that has a little ding in it. A little rock chip with a ding. But look at the shimmer on the hood. Just immaculate. It also looks like a lot of the front end components were recently replaced. Some of the grommets and stuff look new. All right, let me show you the rockers. So this one is not a Southern truck. This lived in New York. I'm not sure if the whole life, but at least the last few years was in New York. But zero rust in the rockers. Again, these are the original rockers, original paint. I'll show you behind. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, guys. And by the way, it's been sitting on my shop on a concrete floor and did not leave a single drop underneath it. Again, not saying it doesn't leak anything, but it doesn't leave any oil. So a little bit of surface rust on the frame. You can see the air compressor right there, but again, no rust in the body or the rockers. So just a little bit of surface rust on the frame, which is totally to be expected, but there's nothing in the body. There's no cancerous rust in the body. Also noteworthy, you can see how clean the door panel is here. Not a lot of sun bake in the plastic. It does have a monitor here where you can monitor a few different things. It's not tuned, there's no tune on it, but it's just a monitor where you can see the FICM. It's a little scan gauge, two, whatever that means. Look at the steering wheel. Very clean. And then you can see, of course, this is an XLT, so it's cloth. Power seats. No rips, no tears, no stains. Those are all intact. Excursion branded floor mats, cool. Carpets again are immaculate. Oh, and I again just wanted to show you. So even the keys still say Brian Ford Lincoln, just cool. Console, clean. All right, it does have a trailer brake controller, as I mentioned. right there. And it does have the Firestone airbags with the onboard air compressor. Very cool. Does have an aftermarket stereo, so Pioneer stereo with a backup camera. Just a couple of creature comforts to make it a little bit nicer. Does have a small star. Let's see if you can see that. Small star. Looks like it's been repaired in the original windshield. Door panel, again, very clean. Second row floor mat, Ford branded. Headliner is immaculate. Seats. Second row looks like it never was sat in. These cloth interiors, they hold up really well. But clearly by the condition of this one, I would just say it was really well cared for. I don't think I need to show you back here, but this wheel, both doors of course open. There's that packet that'll come with it. Spare tires in there. Ooh, I'm not sure the date code, and I'm not gonna take this off because it's so pretty, but it feels like the tire has a plenty of tread, so at least it would work in a pinch. You can see no scratches on the door panels or the side panels here. No scratches up here, no tears in the headliner. This thing is just, I mean, like I said, I would call it mint condition. Carpets, show you this passenger side rocker. No cancerous rust in the rockers or doors. Third row, second row. Being an XLT, it doesn't have the TV, just has the rear AC, of course. No TV. And then let's see, I was kind of expecting the passenger seat to not be power, but the passenger seat is power. Headliner is clean. Power seat works. Again, this looks like it's never been sat in, maybe a few times, but I mean, just clean. And then we do have the original owner's manual. Looks like we've got a little bit of touch-up paint in there. And then again, no rust in the rockers, doors. Beautiful. All right. So pretty. This is such a nice Excursion. All right, let me show you under the hood, and then we'll take it for a test drive. You're gonna geek out about this engine bay. Look at this. Just clean as a whistle. Batteries, heavy duty interstate batteries. I don't see a date code on that one. But just clean. Again, all fully intact, so EGR is intact. This is stock head bolts, exactly as it came from the factory. Super clean. Looks like the brake booster is clean, or like new to me, but again, I got a receipt for a few years ago, I think back in 21, that the brake, I think the whole brakes were redone. So that's not surprising that it looks like that. Also, you can see, this is, if it was repainted, these bolts would show signs of a ratchet or a socket having been on them. So tattletale, this thing has not been repainted. I'm calling this original paint, just garage kept inside. Again, no accidents, beautiful. All right, let me hop inside. We'll start it. It's not a cold start, although it hasn't been driven. It's just been moved from the garage to here. Fires right up, and then this thing purrs like a kitten. So we got 118,192 miles. You can see the temp gauge there. It's all the way past cold. This thing, it's basically a cold start. I haven't driven it. I just pulled it out of the garage. What else? Radio works. I think you just heard the radio was on. Radio works. Got the heater blowing right now. It works front and rear. Mirrors work. Other mirror. Window. 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 That window was fast. Window locks. Guys, this thing is so primo. And here's this little gauge. We're showing, looks like ICP temperatures right now. I'm sure you could play with that and figure out what else is going on there. Let me let you listen to it idle. No blow by. All right. Man, I'm geeking out about this Excursion. If you guys like Excursions, which if you're watching this video, you're either interested in buying this Excursion or you geek out about Excursions too. I'm probably going to film another video using this Excursion on what to look for when buying an Excursion, because this one is so clean. It can serve as like a really good blank slate of what you should look for when buying an Excursion. But nonetheless, so it's not perfect. I'm failing to see too many flaws other than a little bit of surface rust on the frame. But 2 owners, 118,000 miles, XLT, beautiful cloth interior. I think we saw like 1 rock chip on the hood up there, and it's got a slight spider in this windshield that does look like it's been repaired. No accidents, 4-wheel drive. Bone stock mechanically, does have the airbags. It's going to come with a stack of receipts that total like 16 grand. In the past 3 or 4 years, but like 20,000 miles. It's got tires, brakes, shocks, FICM, injectors. It appears they've been garage kept. Man, this is a really nice Excursion. Definitely come down to the College Station and look at it. Or if you'd like to, I can send you whatever else you need to, or you might want to see if you're out of state or whatnot. And of course, if you want to send a mechanic to look at it, we can make that happen as well. This, by the way, look how clean the shifter is. If you ever go look at them, sometimes these are just disgusting. Really firm, goes right into gear, feels like it should. Again, why wouldn't it? It's near mint, if not mint condition. Well, let's take it for a little test drive so y'all can hear it and see it. There is my Hummer H2. This is one of our buildings we're passing. We got some trucks in there. All right, here we go. First shift was great. Second shift was great. Third shift, very smooth. Fourth shift, I think we're in 4th gear right now. I think we got 1 to go. We're going about 50. No weird squeaks or creaks or rattles in the interior. I think we just shifted into 5th, so now we're going 55, about 1,600, 1,500 RPM. Hopefully you can hear that. It's just silent. No weird creaks or squeaks. I know I've been very positive on this Excursion, and it's because it is, I'm telling you, one of the nicest, if not the nicest we've ever had. I mean, I don't recall one that we've had that was nicer. We have had one with 45,000 miles on it. That was very nice, maybe equally as nice, but otherwise, this is as nice of an Excursion as I have ever seen. I'm gonna let the video go just a little bit longer. Steering is tight. Suspension feels good. This feels like a very live-withable Ford Excursion. All right, we're getting close to 25 minutes now, guys. If you have any questions or you need to see anything else, let me know. Otherwise, stay tuned. We do have maybe 5 other Excursions going to be hitting the market here in the next probably couple of weeks. And if you're selling an Excursion, man, let me know. I'd love to buy it from you. But anyways, God bless you guys. You have an awesome day, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon.